now, if I come to this browser window, so where we really test our code, test our web page, and I refresh it, make sure to watch this part here. So I'm going to refresh it, and as you can see, my first web page has appeared here. Okay, so that is what our title tag has done. So this tab now is named my first web page. Okay, so that really is this title tag, and that goes inside this head section. And then inside this body section, we are going to put some other element. And let's say, for example, that I want to add a heading to my web page. I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to put it here, like this. Okay. And let's say that we want to add heading to my web page. So I'm going to use a tag that is usually used for that, and that is going to be h1 tag, meaning heading 1. And here I'm going to write, let's say, this is first heading, like this. Oh, first. Okay. And these h tags, there's really 6 of these. If I save this and then I refresh my page, you can see that this is first heading has appeared on my page. And as I already said, there is 6 of these, so you can use really h1, h2, h3, 4, 5, and 6 in order to put different levels of a heading to your web page. So you can copy this and paste it multiple times, like this. And then we are going to change this to be h2, and then h3, h4, h5, and then h6, just to see how that is going to be shown in our web page. And I have to change these end tags as well. So this is opened as h2, and it has to be closed as h2 as well. So h3, h4, h5, and then h6. Okay. And then if I save this, and now I try to refresh, let me just try to position both of these in a single window, and then I'm going to position this, okay, here. And now we are going to be able to really look at both of these at the same time. So now if I refresh this window here, you can see that we have 6 different levels of this heading. And this is the biggest one and the most important one, and then this is less important than this one, and then this one is the least important. Okay, so for now I'm going to leave only this h1 heading, but I just wanted to show you that there are also more options. Okay, so I'm going to delete that and then save it, and here I'm going to refresh this page of ours, and as you can see, we are left with this is first heading. And let's say that now we want to add a paragraph of text. Okay, and for that I'm going to use something called lorem ipsum. So it is this page here. Okay, and here you really have some dummy text that you can use for these purposes. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this paragraph of text here. Okay. And let's say that I want to paste that text here inside my own paragraph. And the tag that we use in order to put a paragraph of text in our HTML document, so in our web page, is going to be p tag, like this. And as well, we have this open, so this start tag and then this end tag. And in between these two, we put the content of this element. So here I'm going to paste this text, and as you can see, it has been pasted all in a single line. We are going to correct that, but first I want to save it and see how my web browser is going to really show this here, since in our editor it is all in a single line. Okay, and now if I refresh this here, as you can see, it is not in a single line, but it has been really shown in 4 lines. So what if I try to add empty spaces here or new lines? So let's find appropriate places to add new lines. Let's say that it is going to be here. Okay, and then let's say that we can put new line here as well, and then also here. Okay, so now if I save this, these new lines should start with these words, so with these sentences, if our browser is to show it this way that we have written it here. Okay, so I'm going to refresh it. And as you can see, it has not really changed in our web browser. But why has that happened? It has happened because it really does not matter how many empty spaces or new lines you put here. So in this document here, your browser is still going to really render this the same. And if you need to put a new line, you are going to use tag for that. And the tag that is used in order to break line, in order to put a new line, is going to be BR tag. So here I'm going to put BR like this. Okay, and then this tag is used in order to put a new line to your web page. So if I save this document now, I'm going to save it and then I'm going to try to refresh it. As you can see, now my first line in my web browser is only this text here. So it really contains only this sentence until it comes to this BR tag. Okay, and as you can notice, this BR tag really is different than these other tags. So it is different than this P tag and then body and head and title as well, because this tag really does not contain a start tag and an end tag, but it is just BR tag, okay? And that is because this tag does not contain any content. So it is just used in order to break line, in order to put a new line. So whatever you put after this BR tag is going to be placed in a new line, and that is this sentence here. So let's add another BR tag here. Okay, so I'm going to paste another BR tag here and then here as well. And if I save it now and I try to refresh it, you can see that my text now has really been broken in a couple of sentences. So here we have put one BR tag, and then here we have put another, and here the third one. And then this rest of the text has been really responsively shown, meaning that it is really going to adapt to the size of your web browser window. Okay, but at the end we have these three BRs that we have put in our HTML document. Okay, so I'm going to put it again here. Okay, and that is going to be the example of a P tag. And I'm going to finish this video here, and then in my next video I'm going to show you really how you can style this web page or any other web page. So I'm going to talk more about CSS, so that we are really learning about HTML and CSS together, because they are usually used together. So not independently, but CSS and HTML are used combined in order to really have a complete web page that has all the elements that you want to have on it and that looks nice as well. So for now, I hope that you have understood what is HTML, how is it used, and also this basic structure of your HTML document. So this head and body sections, and then we have learned how we can put a title and then how we can put this paragraph of text to our web page.